Hey, you need some R&R. You need some R&R. You need some R&R. You need some R&R.
Radio, RaNdOmNeSs, RaNdOmNeSs.
I haven't put the curtains up yet, but I did get them last week.
That's nice.
Thank you.
TheRaveWave from her studio. Look at that.
I don't know if she's gonna come on today. I texted her and I called her, but she might be sleeping or she overslept or something. So,
well, time change too. I know that fucked me up. And last night.
It didn't me because I knew, like, I knew it was gonna happen. I was prepared, mental.
Well, everybody knew it was gonna happen. Man, my eye looks red as hell.
Oh shit, you got another one of those things coming in?
No, I don't think so. I think I was just rubbing it. And yesterday was just crazy. Last night was crazy at Domino's. It was so crazy that there was another guy that they had called in to help. And then we were so busy, nobody ever got to start on any dishes. So it's like almost every dish in the store still needed to be washed by the time we closed, and we closed at 1 o'clock. And then we all knew at 2 o'clock it was just going to become 3 o'clock. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, I'm never going to get out of here. It's going to be like 4 a.m. by the time I get home.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing I was confused about, because I don't normally pay attention to the time change. And so I didn't know if it was going to go from like 12 straight to 1, or if it was going to go from 1 to 2.
No, yeah, it always changes at 2 a.m.
So it went from 2 to 3.
Yeah. So when it spring forwards, it goes from 2 to 3, and then when it falls back, it goes from 2 to 1.
That's the thing.
They always do it at 2 a.m. For whatever reason, they always do it at 2 a.m.
That's the thing about time change, though, is like if you're in a weird place when the time changes, you're like, what the fuck? Especially if you paid to get into that place. So when I used to go to the club a lot, I was at the club during time change. And so it's 1 o'clock, we're partying. It's 2 o'clock, we're partying. And then they're like, flick the lights, like, bitch, no, I get another hour. I paid for this.
Yeah.
I paid for this. Clubs are crazy.
When I would go to the clubs in Austin now, and that was a long time ago, they wouldn't give you the extra hour. At like 2 a.m., even though it became 1 a.m., they're still like, they would even make announcements and stuff. They're like, no, it's not going to be an extra hour just because at 2 a.m. becomes 1 a.m. They said, no, 2 a.m. is still 2 a.m. We're going to shut down. You can do something else with that extra hour. But yeah,
what do you do with your time is your business.
It was so crazy. This is how crazy it was like last night, that the guy that they had called in to help, it was me and another guy closing for drivers, and then the closing manager, which is how it usually is. But I came back from like my last delivery at 1 o'clock, and he was still washing dishes. He had agreed to stay till he was supposed to leave at 12, and he agreed to stay till 1 o'clock and start washing the dishes. But he didn't even make a fraction of a dent in all the dishes by 1 o'clock. And he's like, I'll make you the same offer that I did the other guy. If one of you guys pay me $20, I'll stay until the dishes are done. And I was like, sold. I gave him $20. I was like, that's the best $20 like, and we still didn't get out of there until 2:30, which was actually 3:30.
That's insane.
It was weird too, because by the time I got home, it was like 3 a.m., which is kind of later than I normally get home. I usually get home at like 2:30. But I got home by 3, but because of the time change, it was 4. My wife, I came home, I was like, why am I hearing stuff in the bathroom? My wife is already awake, getting ready for work, because she leaves by 4:30. And so I walk into the bathroom, and she's like, what are you doing here so late? I was like, it's not late. It's the normal time for me. and it's the normal time for you, but because of the time change, we crossed paths. It's so weird. Like, because she lost an hour, and then I was like, I lost an hour, but because of it, we crossed paths, and that never happened. So it was like really weird. Like, is it?
What's that one movie? Sliding doors or something. It's like sliding doors.
What?
It's called Sliding Doors. It's like it shows like two paths of this couple. One they meet, one they don't meet, and it all has to do with when they pass each other, like on a subway or some shit, or like a sliding door. I don't know. Watch it.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen with Domino's. I'm trying to. I think you missed it in the last episode because you lost connection, and I was telling Tori that I'll probably hold on to Domino's. I'm looking into another job though to kind of take its place. Domino's might fall from job 2 to job 3, and I might do that like once or twice a month just to.
Yeah, I heard that. When I watched it, I heard that part.
Oh, you went back and watched it? I haven't got to watch the whole thing all the way through. I'm just way too busy, man. I hate it. I like it, but I hate it.
Yeah, I have. I think I've almost watched the entire thing.
That was a really good episode. Well, if we miss her today, maybe we can reschedule another.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of looking forward to that. I wanted to see if she was going to give me a reading or something.
Yeah. Well, if anything, I mean, we could always keep this episode and then put that one out next week, or we can post both of them week after week. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, there's no set schedule.
Yeah.
Kicking back. Well, so what's new with you? Are you still at Taco Bell too?
Yes, I work 1 day a week, and last week was the busiest night that I've worked in a long time. But luckily, I wasn't making the food, because if I was, I would be dead.
That's how it was for Donald's too, and I was like, "Why is it so big? Is it a time change or?" And a lot of the orders were huge, and somebody said it's because of the stimulus. People are getting their stimulus.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Almost $100 on pizza, like. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Yesterday, I went to the Brandon Mall. It was fucking packed. It was packed to the brim.
That stimulus package be working, man. It really stimulates.
And I'm so oh my God. So I saw this TikTok. That was this guy, and he's like, because with TikToks, they use songs and then they have words on the video. So he wasn't actually talking, but it's the government giving me money. And it's are you promise you're going to spend this on something to stimulate the economy? And he's like, yeah, I promise. And then he turns his head and he's like, I'm going to pay my credit card with this. So then I'm like, wait a second. You're supposed to use the stimulus to stimulate?
I mean, really, honestly, if you just hit your account, you just save it, then yeah, that's not stimulating anything. But if you spend it on anything, even pay off a credit card, that's still going to be, I guess, in some sort of way, stimulate the economy, because I mean that company's still getting the money, which is still paying for those people's jobs. I don't know, maybe.
I'm about to buy myself
the idea is retail, but I know they hope to stimulate the economy to spend money retail, but some people honestly need the money because they haven't been working or whatever. They can't go out and buy shit. But we did, especially this third one. Man, we got some money because it was one for each of us and the kids.
Oh shit! You already got it?
It's pending. It's supposed to drop Monday, but it's already pending.
I have Chase, so I don't know. I don't want to check. I feel like I'll freak myself out if I check, and I'm because I've been saving a lot. So if I see it in there, I'm going to be like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only thing that we really did to stimulate the economy, which, I mean, we were so overdue, it wasn't even funny, was we got the new phone. We got new phones. We got the iPhone 12. Wow. I was on the iPhone 6. and she was on the iPhone 7. Like my phone was constantly crashing and running out of space. Her phone was running out of space, and like the microphone stopped working and some other things stopped working. They were just getting old and beat up and stuff. So it's like but it was funny because mine was, older than hers, so it was like getting worse faster.
Mm-hmm.
And I was constantly complaining. It's like, I have no space. I can't download any apps on my phone. If I do, I have to find another one to delete. I was like, it's such a pain in the ass. And I was like, we need new phones. Let's use the tax return or something to buy new phones. She's like, no, we don't need to be spending money. But as soon as her phone stopped, like the microphone stopped working, she couldn't use, record videos or do anything. She's like,
Don't snorting like a fucking
that
horse.
was, I saw you like, you're like, but yeah, as soon as her phone stopped working, she's like, yeah, we need new phones. It was like, oh, I see now that your phone's not working. Let's get new phones.
Yeah, now we can do it. What about when it was
But
me?
man, they were freaking expensive.
Oh yeah, for sure. What, 1,000 a piece?
Yep.
Did you give your old phone to Drew?
No, because they're so old and worn down and stuff, he's debating if he wants one of them. So he's like, I asked, I said, do you want one of these so we can switch your phone number when we're there? And he's like, no, I'll wait. He's like, maybe I'll save up my money and buy my own phone. I was like, okay, go ahead, baller. I don't care.
Baller. What kind of phone?
For the Xbox, he bought his own Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, the new Xbox, he saved up $550 to buy it.
Wow.
So, and now like when he's on spring break and stuff, so when he's old enough now that when he's on break from school and he doesn't have school, that we don't take Melody to babysitter. He just stays here and watch her, and we pay him whatever we pay the babysitter. So like this week he'll make some money. So it won't take him so long to save up money for his phone.
Nice.
I was like, fine by me. Less money I have to spend.
Yeah.
Me.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's like our bill just went up because of it, because we paid so much money down, I guess, and then the rest is like financed back into our bill, which, oh well, it is what it is.
I know, that's the main reason I don't want to get a new phone, because last summer I was trying to take a selfie in the pool and my phone fell in the pool, and I was listening to music, so it like just stopped. Like I could literally hear the music through the water and it stopped working. So I have that insurance or whatever through Verizon, and they were like, yeah, we'll send you a new phone for $200. I was like,
yeah,
but $200 is better than 1,000. So I sent them the 200, and they sent me a refurbished phone, and it stopped charging after like 3 days. So I'm like, this phone doesn't work. Send me a new one. So they sent me another refurbished phone, same thing.
Yeah, I don't trust refurbished stuff.
And then I was like, okay, you guys sent me 2 phones already. I can't like be changing my phone every week, like, because I would be going like a gap a day or 2 without a phone because I had to send the phone back or wait for them, and the phone wouldn't charge, so it would just be dead.
Mm.
So when I finally got the 3rd phone, they're like, okay, we're going to send you out a brand new phone, but they don't make the 10 anymore, so we're sending you the 10S. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that's
So
what
I got a brand new upgraded phone for $200 basically.
Damn. It's the 10?
It's a 10S.
10S.
Yeah. And my phone's paid off, so that's why I'm like, I do need more space, but I don't like direly need new space. So I'm just gonna wait until I feel like buying a new phone, because I don't need it yet.
They said they're like, you can pay off the phone or whatever, just whenever like you pay your bill. If you gonna send extra money to like pay off the phone, you just have to designate it or whatever. It's like, well, we'll see. I mean, our bill is going to go up like $75. It's like it might not be too bad.
Yeah, that's what
more
happened.
than I thought it was gonna be, but it's like at first it's like, man, that's a hard hit. But like, I've been using this phone, and once I get used to the new operating system and stuff, I was like, this phone is nice as shit.
Yeah, Deneen just got the new one, and
it's like it's not just the thing is too is like now Apple, they changed like the charger, the part you plug into the wall, the cord, and they don't give you that. You know, Apple now, they don't give you that anymore. They don't give you that. Yeah. You have to buy that part separate. They give you the cord, but not the part to plug the cord into the part to plug into the wall.
What?
Yeah, they give you the cord, but not the little box part.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Because they changed that part from USB to like a weird
it's like this.
Yeah, because
so he tells you it's like he's like Apple's separating out again, just like they did with the headphones. Remember?
What's up, lady?
Hi.
Why are you being so shy? You forget me already?
Telling me, he's like, just like they did, you know, a couple years ago with the headphones, where they don't give you the headphones anymore. Now they just give you the cord. You have to buy the box. So we had to buy the 2 boxes. And then my wife had the 7S. So that was when they changed the headphones to plug in like the charger plugs in.
Mm-hmm.
There's no headphone port anymore. So she was good, but I was like, I don't have headphones. So I had to buy headphones too. So it's like everything, you know, all that stuff was like.
You got earpods?
I didn't get AirPod. I just got the regular headphone, the $20 ones. Like, I wanted to, but I was like, oh, how much are just like the basic pods or whatever? It's like, yeah, $150, $200. It's like, shit, just give me the $20 cords, man.
Dang, mine were only $99. But I didn't buy them. Don got them for me. And they're literally my favorite thing. I have them with me everywhere. They're on my keys. So when I'm walking around, I'm just like.
I was like, but other than that, you know, spend extra money on all that stuff. And then it just mattered getting used to the new system. It's funny because my wife is like, this is smaller than the other phone. I was like, it's slightly smaller than your 7 Plus, but the screen size ain't what the screen size is the same, because now the screen goes all the way to the edge.
Yeah.
Just the phone is slightly smaller because you're getting the same screen size, but it goes all the way to the edge, so the phone itself is smaller. It's like, that's a good thing. The 7 Plus was too damn huge. Right. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's literally snoring like a fucking train.
Is that in your studio?
No, he's like in the room over, but the walls are thin. Oh, and all I hear is him snoring like a fucking train.
Yeah, I'm a bad snorer too, apparently. I don't know. So
I snore too. I snore, but also I don't know if I'm letting you snore on my podcast.
That's all right. I can't hear it.
Good.
So, I mean, that's the only new thing going on with me.
Yeah. I'm just chugging along. I want to make another music video. Not music video. I want to make more TikToks, but I don't know like what kind of content. I was actually thinking yesterday, randomly I started thinking about Saturday Night Live again, and I haven't thought about it for a long time. And then I was in traffic and I looked up and there was literally a billboard for Saturday Night Live. And I don't think I've ever seen one for Saturday Night Live before. And I was like, this has to be a sign. This is a sign that I need to get back on my Saturday Night Live grind. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but.
I think that's a sign. I got a sign too. I believe in signs.
What's your sign?
Well, because.
About you.
What'd you say?
She says she has a drawing about you.
You have a drawing about me? I want to see it.
Where is it? Oh, let me see if I can get it.
Oh, wow.
It's yellow, so it's. Can you see it? It doesn't look like it.
I kind of can. That's me?
Yeah, see that? Hang on. There you go. See the eyes and the nose.
And the whiskers. I like it.
Good job. So originally the plan was, because my niece works at Hard Rock. She works at Hard Rock 2 nights a week, overnight. And she was trying to get me a job there because yeah, it does look like it's fine. Because you get paid by the hour, a little bit more than I get paid by the hour at Domino's, but you get much more in tips. And I was like, man, that'd be a little bit more than I make at Domino's, and I don't have to drive everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried that, but then they were full. And then, but because I submitted an application, they, invited me to a job fair. So I went to the job fair to see what they were hiring for. And I found one department that I was like, man, I'll be like perfect for that. Between what I used to do for banking and even firming and everything, I'll be like, it's like guest relations or whatever. And that's funny because Hard Rock calls them guests too. So I was like, based on the description, I was real interested in the department. So I talked to somebody there and they gave me some sort of it wasn't really an interview. They basically asked about my availability and I was telling them what it was or what I had in mind, what I was trying to do. And they're like, oh, that won't work, blah, blah, blah. So she kind of oh, well, let me get your resume and then we'll call you, something comes available. And so I was like, okay. And then it just didn't seem like anything was going to happen. So when I got home, I looked up that job and applied for it. And again, nothing happened. That was weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I had given up because I talked to my boss at Walmart. Part of it is I'm trying to find something out to either go do part-time and part-time or eventually make Walmart part-time because it's just killing my back.
Okay.
And Melody. So when I told my boss what was going on with my back and stuff, and it's like, look, ultimately, I'm going to have to make this a part-time job. I don't want to leave. I don't want to quit. I'm not going anywhere. But ultimately, it's going to have to be part-time. She's like, well, what if I have you do this instead and, change you to do this and, do different stuff that's easier on your back and still keep you full-time. And I was like, okay, yeah, that might work for now or whatever. We'll see how it goes. And, if it works out, then I'll just keep everything the way it is. And so we had this conversation, and since then, nothing's changed.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's changed. I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm still getting put in situations where I have to lift something or do something that's killing my back. And I'm like, So I was like yesterday actually, I was in the break room and I was like, man, I need to check back into the Hard Rock. You know, I had kind of written it off, and so I resubscribed to the like text alerts and emails and stuff. And I was just realizing it this morning too, because I went back to the text message. I resubscribed to them yesterday at 12:45, and at 3:45 they sent me a text saying, "Can you come in Tuesday for this interview?"
Wow.
And I was like, dude, that's a sign. That's a sign. Had I not just thought about it and resubscribed to the text message, I may not have gotten the text message, but they emailed me later anyway. But I was like, I had given up. But when I should have given up on Walmart, because they just like, I think my boss, she has the best intentions and she probably really wants to have me do other things, but people keep quitting or calling out or going on COVID leave that she can't afford to have me not be in the back room.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I get that, but at the same time, I can't literally be breaking my back for this job.
Nope.
But
Yeah.
I like it though, because it's like, it's very active and you're never standing still, sitting still.
Yeah. I love both my jobs. Like, I just do. I don't really have any complaints at the moment.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's
at
why,
Taco Bell, though, I'll be standing for a long time, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not built for all this standing. But besides that, I don't have. I like both of my jobs.
I mean, that's the thing too. Like my wife is like, well, if you end up getting this job at Hard Rock and either go full time and make Walmart part time, or do Walmart and Hard Rock part time, she's like, you know, either way you can quit Domino's. It's like, yeah, I might just do that once or twice a month, just so, because I still like it and I know I'll miss it. And like,
Yeah.
so I asked her, like, how often do you have to work to be like still an employee, an active employee, so I don't like have to reapply or whatever?
Yeah.
Like pretty much once every 30 days. I was like, yeah, I could do that.
That's how I was. Plus, I just like the people that I work with.
That's my other thing at Domino's. I just like the people I work with. I like the job. Except last night. Last night was like, I was so close to quitting. I was so just pissed off at everybody last night. Like,
Yeah, I know. I'm excited.
can't put that out there yet.
No, it's supposed to be a surprise.
I can edit it out.
I forget.
How about, okay, wait. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back, because I want to hear this. So we're back.
Backer than back. We had a surprise guest today, but that did not happen yet. Still, it's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna be a cool episode. But right now, it's just me and Marky Mark.
Yep.
And that's still cool. We're cool.
Just winging it.
What the hell? Just off the dome. I
It.
just think that I should really mention how re-obsessed with Twilight I'm getting.
Oh,
because
God.
yesterday, I literally bought a fucking bumper sticker that says, I drive like a Cullen, which is like Edward Cullen, Alice, Carla, all that. They drive fucking hella fast. So I bought that, and I'm so excited for it to get here. I'm so excited.
Wow.
I hope that it comes holographic, because that'll just like match the whole vibe. But if it doesn't, it's gonna be white and it's written in the Twilight font. So I'm hella excited.
How would you not know if it's coming in holographic or not?
Because holographic wasn't one of the choices, but like I still requested it.
Oh.
Because it said pick your color, and there's like a color chart, but none of them said holographic. And then there was another one that did have like a different seller that had it so you can get it in holographic, but I didn't like the font that they were using. I decided to dip my toe back into Etsy because the last time that I used Etsy, I got scammed. I got scammed because I bought this sweater for my sister, this Chance the Rapper sweater for Christmas. I bought it at the beginning of December. Here we are in March, so like 2 weeks ago. I still hadn't got it. So
that's the thing. That's the thing with Etsy.
But that's the other thing, is that if I would have read the reviews before I bought it, I could have saved myself that time. But I didn't, because I don't really, before that, I didn't really buy things online. So anyways, I had to go through Etsy, like actually Etsy, to get my refund. But I got it, that's all that matters. So then I decided to give them a second chance because I knew, if anything, that Etsy would work to get my money back. Happen. So I bought this, I think the shop's called like Loven Arts or something. I bought these earrings I got at Bell's Outlet, but I bought more wood earrings from this lady, and I'm excited. So I bought like 3 things yesterday. And Dom and I are taking our engagement announcement pictures next month. No, at the end of this month. So I got a shirt for him. It's really cool. It's like a Hawaiian wedding shirt type thing. And I got I think that's it. I got my dress online, but I bought it from a different website.
The last thing I got from Etsy was, I've gotten some face masks that are so comfortable, and I wear them all the time at work. I got a few so I could wash them and reuse them. But before that was for my wife's anniversary, or me and my wife's anniversary, there's a lady that takes a photograph and can print it on wood.
I think I saw that.
Did I show you that?
Maybe.
I think I did. I think I did show it to you. I was trying to, I even asked the lady if she wanted to come on our show, but she said her English isn't that good, and she usually has it translated or whatever when she types, and appreciated the question. But yeah, I mean, I've luckily enough, knock on wood, the few times I've used Etsy, I've always had good experiences, and the people that are selling products are just nice, awesome products, and I get my stuff right away.
Yeah, the lady with the wood earrings, though, I mean, it's very easy to miss the tone when you're texting, kind of, because it was through a chat or whatever. And I asked her if the hooks were hypoallergenic because I'm allergic to nickel and brass and copper, and she just replied, "Yes, they're hypoallergenic." And I'm just like, because I sent her this whole cute thing. I was like, first off, your jewelry is beautiful. I love it. Second off, do you know if it's hypoallergenic? Because I'm allergic. And she's like, yes, it's hypoallergenic. And I'm just like,
maybe she didn't mean it that way. There's something else that made me think of something I was going to say, but now I don't remember. Oh, I do. I have a surprise guest for May. It's not confirmed yet. He didn't say when in May, but he wants to come on in May. Somebody I've been trying to get on for a while now, though. But I'm pretty excited about it. I think you'll like him. But we'll know. Is it
Kanye?
No, Kanye hasn't gotten back to me yet. I tried. He's like, no, I'm good. I did Joe Rogan. I don't need Radio RaNdOmNeSs now.
That's the craziest thing, is that I still haven't watched that.
You haven't watched that? That was one of the only episodes I've watched all the way through. I mean, I dedicated 3 hours to watch it.
Really? I mean,
Other than
Joe's
that,
not
I've
even
just
on
seen-
YouTube anymore, really. So
Yeah.
I don't know the last time that I watched Joe. I think that is the last time that I watched him.
That was gonna be one of the last times, because like I don't know, he had like, oh yeah, here's my Raze. It's still doing Raze. He started having like Alex Jones and other people on. I'm like, yeah, kind of turning me off.
I don't even know who that is.
Conspiracy theory guy.
I love conspiracy theories.
No, but it's not even the cool, fun kind.
I like this one with Edward Snowden, though. That one made me like.
I hadn't watched that one. I just lost, like, for a while, I had time to kind of have it on and listen to it or watch it, but I just don't have time. And, like, now when I'm delivering, I listen to books on Audible.
I listen to books. There's this app through the library where you can listen to them for free. It's called Libby. So for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been listening to Midnight Sun, which is the Edward version of Twilight. And then I just started New Moon yesterday. So if I'm not listening to this playlist called, I think it's called like Big Booty Mix 23 or Big Booty Mix 17. And it has nothing to do with big booties. I don't know why it's called that. But it's by these two guys. They're called The Two Friends. It's on SoundCloud. I'll send you the link after this. But it's just a really good like mashup. I think it's called a mashup that Kayla sent me. And I love it. Like, it's amazing. It's like,
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm still listening to SoundCloud.
I love it. I've been trying to find another playlist like it, and there's really nothing like it that I found so far. I mean, I think this is the only playlist that these dudes have, because I don't even see another one. But it's really good. I feel like they made it. I feel like they made it probably like in September or October, just because of the.
It's still fairly recent, man.
Yeah. It has like WAP on there. I mean, I know when I say that now, you're gonna think it's like a hip hop thing, but it's not. They have like freaking Josie's on a vacation far away. They have a lot of stuff in there. I don't know if that particular song, that's just the first song I could think of, but it's really good. So yeah, I'm either always listening to that or one of the Twilight books, and I love it. And I have my new car, so it's just like, I'm just like, hey Siri, play Big Booty Mix. And then she starts playing it. But it's really good. It's really good. Plus, I'm getting more into EDM music. Like, I'm actually really into it. I have this playlist.
I went
Uber
through that phase
driver
last year.
Yeah.
But I still, every now and then I'll get in the mood and I'll put it on. Melody, if you're going to play in here, you have to be quiet, babe. But I haven't, now I'm in my country phase again.
No. I have my Uber driver. A couple weeks ago, I went to Ybor, which is like 5 seconds from my house, and he was just like jamming. Because that night we were supposed to go to the Ritz for an EDM concert, but it got canceled. So he's jamming. I'm like, this playlist is so great. Can you send it to me? And he sent it to me, but it was just like the link without the actual link. I don't know. Like, you couldn't click on it. So I texted him the next day. I was like, can you please resend me the link, because it didn't work? And he sent it to me, and then I was listening. I listen to it every single day. It's like, it helps me concentrate.
Please be quiet, man. Singing. She's actually reading really, really good.
It's a Virgo thing.
What? Reading beyond your age?
Yeah. Actually, that's not true. Because I was a bad reader, and they had to put me in, like, I forget what it was called. It was called something different than it's called nowadays. They had to put me in this special class for like half of the day. And all they did was teach me how to read in the first grade. I'm pretty sure it was the first grade. And I was like the first person to graduate like from that little class and learn how to read. So it only took me like 6 months to learn how to read.
Is it this one?
No.
That's Big Booty Mix 17.
That's not the one.
But there's a whole bunch of them. Two Friends Big Booty Mix.
Yeah. There's a mosquito in here that's biting me to death. Look at my arm. You can't even see.
I'm gonna go to their page and. So is it Two Friends Big Booty Mix that make it? Because there's a lot of people that have big booty mixes on here.
Yeah, it's Two Friends. It should be like red with two dudes on it.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a political poster.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could end it here. We don't really have that much to talk about today.
No, I don't have a whole lot of new going on in my life. I do nothing but work lately.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to knock all that out in the next, hopefully in the next year, and then get to the point where I can slow down and then just coast. That's my goal.
Coasting?
Yeah, just to get part financially where I can, I want to get ahead. I'll either get ahead on my truck or pay it off, but really want to get ahead on the house. So then I can coast, maybe go down to one job or whatever.
Okay.
That's my main goal for like just getting all these jobs is just working. It sucks because I'm not home a lot and I'm always busy. But the end goal is, try to remind myself it's just temporary, and the end goal is just to coast and take it easy. Get to the point where it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I can get a job because I like the job and not because of how much money I'm making. So, which I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully that's either Walmart or Hard Rock. I don't know. A few times I've been to Hard Rock. Each time I go there, I like it.
Yeah. I love going to the Sugar Factory. There's like a little restaurant in there. It's so good. They have really good burgers.
I mean, I don't have anything new.
All right. Well, hopefully next week we can get this actually situated. I know that our guest was very nervous, so maybe.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe she just nervously fell asleep or something, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out. I mean, I know she's definitely. I know it's gonna be an amazing podcast when we finally do get her on here. So
could be the time change too. Time change was like, I felt more kind of rushed this morning anyway. Even though it's like, because normally I wake up like around 7. Melody wakes up around 7 and she starts waking me up, and I'll start doing stuff, and depending on what we have scheduled for podcast, I'm trying to knock out all this stuff before we start the podcast. But usually I have like a few hours. But this morning, because it was 8 o'clock when it was supposed to be 7, I'm like, shit, I only have like 2 hours.
You only have 2 hours. I have like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to. I mean, it's not a big deal because whatever I don't finish, I can do after. But I like being able to just chill out the rest of the day, like
Yeah.
edit whatever I have to edit and post it, and then I can just chill out the rest of the day. So, well, I guess we'll see. Well, let me know, and then we'll see what reschedule for the guest
The
episode.
guest. Okay.
Today was just a winging it short episode.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. We got to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, that's good too. Catch up.
All right. Well, I
Alrighty.
will talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good one.
Toodles.
Toodles.